Alright, what's up YouTube? We're talking tackle and messing with tackle. Actually tomorrow I'm going fishing. Tomorrow's a fishing day. I'm going to a lake. I don't want to be fishing. I'm gonna be fishing at I'm not gonna tell y'all the lake because then that would give away my central. What is up, Drake plays? We're talking tackle. Fishing with fishing tackle. I'm actually going fishing tomorrow. I go fishing all the time, but I've got a big day tomorrow. I'm going fishing at a small catfish pond. I'm going fishing at a lake first. It's a small lake, but has some big sized bass in it, and that's where I'm gonna be fishing some bass. Yeah, it's a little bit late, but AKG fanboy. I'm going to a lake that I will be fishing for bass. It's got some big size bass, and I'll be using my kayak. It's not too bad. Oh yeah, my dog's up here. That's why you hear that rattling. He's on the top bunk. Diesel. See, he's right there. Right there. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to throw. What the heck, Diesel? He's a racket maker. Oh yeah, my bedroom used to be a dining room, and then we turned it into a bedroom. So like that's why that thing's there. And we're gonna move it soon. We're gonna move it up a little bit, something. We're gonna move the bed or something around so it doesn't do that anymore. But yeah, I've got these. I bought a 18 pack of these Malibu jigs. I'm gonna use them or maybe use them. Well, let's get back to what we're doing. The first place that I'm gonna be going to is a lake for bass fishing. And the third place second place I'm going to. It's 1 a.m. here. What time is it there? It's 1:03 a.m. here. I'm going to be going to a bass fishing pond where I'm going to be bass fishing for, it's a lake. And then the second place I'm going to is a really, really small pond. Like, really small. But it's got big catfish in it. So, I'm going to be going for some catfish. I mean, you can literally catch catfish on like anything in there. So, let's talk about the 3 different sizes of rattle traps. I've got 3 different sizes of rattle traps in my tackle box. I've got the regular size in the silver. This is the ordinary size in the chrome or whatever. I've caught a couple bass off of it, but I don't use it that often, as I should. We've got No, it's not going to be in the morning. It's going to be about 12 or so, and then we're going to go, and then we're going to go, because I'm going to get up around 11, and, no, I'm not going to get up around 11, but, like, I'm going to get up around, like, 10 or so, which gives me plenty of time to sleep. I got to cut the grass, and then I can go fishing. So, like, the next size up is my golden one, which is pretty big. I've not fished yet. I got it at Bass Pro Shops. It's the bigger size. Here, let me put the normal size next to it so you can see how big it is. It don't look that big. See, it's quite a bit bigger than the... Hold on, let me push. Alright, I'll see you. So it's quite a bit bigger than this one. See, it's pretty bigger than this one. Thank you. Tight lines. Oh, shoot. Alrighty. So so this one is a whole lot, the golden one is a whole lot bigger than this one. And then we have my micro one by Cream. This is a really, really tiny rattle trap. I'm just going to put it by the normal size. You see how much smaller it is. Oh, shoot, I hate hooks. I've had a treble hook with 3 prongs in my arm before. See, it's quite a bit smaller than that one. I haven't fished it yet. I got it at Bass Pro Shops too. It's by Cream. Bought this the same day. let's talk about my lipless crankbaits. This a Lunker Hunt lipless crankbait. LH got 2 places to tie your line, see how the action is deep depth and stuff. But I got this one in my mystery tackle box. I would never really buy this because of the colorway. I'm not a fan of that tiger color, but I got it in my mystery tackle box. Once I got the mystery tackle box for free, so it doesn't really matter. But here it is. I mean, I caught a dink off of it when I fished it, so it's, I can't say it'll catch fish, but it won't be your best catcher. And then I have this one right here. I got it at Bass Pro Shops. It's a pretty, I mean, I've fished it once, but I didn't catch anything. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's got really good rattles in it. Hold on, I'm gonna shake it without hooking myself. That's got really good rattles in it. I think it's got like birdshot in it. It's really loud. So yeah, and then I've got this one, which is H2O Express Academy brand. No, I'm live. Talking about lures. With this one, which is Nick Sporting Goods brand or whatever. Okay, and then we got this Lucky Craft square bow crankbait. This is really nice. I got it in my MTB box. I'm afraid to fish it. I fished it once, but it was scary. I was praying I wouldn't lose this because this is like a $13 custom bluegill bait. See how good that paint job is? So nice. Then I have I think it's called a torpedo. I don't know what this is called. It's a bluegill pattern. I caught a small little dink off of it. It's H2O Express brand, as you can see. Ow, I just hooked myself really bad. Shoot, I got it out. What? Really? Ow. I hooked my finger. It hurts. I was trying to spin the spinner. I've done that before. I was trying to spin the spinner. I got a hook in my finger. Something hurts. I got really sharp hooks. Let's just say that. Oh yeah, I'm going through my hard bait box right now. I also have a lot of stuff inside this box. This is about a $200 box, I bet. I have this shoot, if it come out, I've got this really nice popper right here. I've caught 2 bass off of it so far. Oh, my finger hurts. Got really nice rattles in it. I mean, it pops really well in the water if you've ever seen it pop. If you've ever seen one of these pop, it pops. It's not the best pop, but I mean, it pops pretty good. So, I'd say it's good. I've only fished it like 5 times. Then I've got this one I found on the lake, on the shoreline. It's red and stuff. It's got a really bad paint job. It has a really, really good pop. I fished it once. It has a really, really good pop, as you can see. I remember how many times I fished these lures, too. It's got a really nice pop. And then I have my Orky crappie crank I got for Christmas. Oh, along with a fat guppy I found at the lake, too. Cleaned it up pretty good. Diesel, stop shaking the dang bed. Alright, and then I just have 2 weighted bobbers in there. They're decent bobbers. I mean, not the best quality, but they work. I don't like the foam ones as much. I like the foam ones better than the plastic ones because they don't crack and sink, but foam ones on the paint are a pain in the butt because turtles. And then I have these 3 generic Amazon brand, Amazon thing I got off Amazon crankbaits. Decent. And that 3 of them. They're the same design, just different paint jobs on all of them. Got my Rebel popper right in there. It pops. Oh, okay. I actually had a turtle bite one of my hooks, and it had hooks in it, and it bent the heck out of the front hooks, and I haven't got around to changing it, so yeah. Then I have, oh, if you'd ask me, what is what lure out of my hard bait boxes is my most confident lure, it'd have to be this little tiny minnow. This is my most confident lure. I know I can catch a fish on this lure any day if I go out there and try to fish it. It's a little jerkbait or something. So it was about $4. It's pretty expensive for as small as it is. It was at Bass Pro Shops. Real nice. I've caught many fish off of it. Then I have, oh, my two little cream micro crankbaits. These are like a off-brand. These are like a knockoff. Oh no, world. Hello, you're almost at 1K. Yeah, I'm almost at 1K, Finley. Yep. I've got these two little cream crankbaits. They're like $1.69 each. They're like a off-brand of the Bitsy Bug, but they're cheaper because the Bitsy Bug is like $4. I had one and I lost it, and I didn't want to have to buy another one because they're like $4, and I was afraid to lose it. So I got these ones. These ones are like $1.69 each. I have two of them. I have a shad colored with a black back, and then I have, well, I don't know what color it's called, but it's kind of a cool color, you know, sexy shad, sort of, not really color. Then I have, oh, if you'd ask me what my favorite topwater lure was, I'd tell you, it's my jitterbug. This is my favorite topwater lure right here. It's my jitterbug. I've caught many bass off of this. I've lost many. I've had many of these. My favorite. I have a wood one, and it's a real wooden one, and it's a really, really old one. I got it in a tackle box I got at a yard sale, but it's somewhere in my room lost. I have this little claw. It's got little paddles on it. It's a crankbait. It has little tentacles or something on it. Pentages on it right here. So yeah, they're really cool. I mean, it flaps in the water and makes vibration, which is what bass like. Also, there's little ridges right here. I've caught two little bluegill off of it. I don't know why bluegill went after it. I think they were probably trying to go after these. And then bit the, it's supposed to be a crawfish. And then bit the hook on accident, but I've caught two bluegill off of it. Same pond, same day. Then I've got this hula popper. It's in really bad shape. Needs a new back part. Doesn't pop all that great. The hooks doesn't move. It's all stiffened and stuff. Not the best hula popper, but it works, you know. And then I have these two mini hula poppers right here. I've caught one fish off of both of them. These are like $7 a piece, so I'm afraid to lose them, but you know, it's whatever. They're really nice hula poppers. I mean, they've got a good lip on them for popping, and then they're micro, which I like. That's really cool, so that's a plus. So let's put these back. These got a really nice tail on them too. Then we have my Bill Dance Dancing Eel. I won on a giveaway. Nicholas Pouliot Outdoors. Go look at his little video right now. Well, not right now. Wait till my stream is over. Go look at Nicholas Pouliot Outdoors, his channel. This is where I won this from. Bill Dance Dancing Eel Antique Fishing Lure. Yeah, I won it off of his channel. I caught a 5-pounder. Oh, my foot fell asleep. I caught a 5-pounder on it a couple weeks ago. A couple week or so ago, which is pretty awesome. I've got two jerk baits. I have more jerk baits than that, but I have these two in that compartment. I have this blueback with a chrome body and a straight white one. They have two birdshot on it. Okay, then I have this Walmart Ozark Trail jerkbait right here, which I really like it. I mean, it's not really my favorite lure jerkbait, but because it's got too big a hooks for the size of it, which I didn't like. I think I just slapped them on. And then I have this minnow or whatever. I found it, and it's missing an eyeball. Had no hooks it had hooks, but it was missing barbs and missing hook part on it, and so I fixed it up, cleaned it up, washed it and stuff. Put some new hooks on it. I put some cheap hooks on it and they ended up rusting. They were starting to rust away. I'm gonna put some better hooks on it, but I don't fish it, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not in no hurry to do it, so I'm not done it yet. I think we've talked about everything inside this box. So let's get to the next box. Let's get to the next box. Let's get to this box. This is a box I just put some soft plastics in or whatever. So let's show you what's in this one. I have some Havoc craws right here. Some Havoc craws. I mean, these are really good. I use them for trailers mostly. I sometimes Texas rig them, but I use them for trailers mostly. I also have some what's Big Bite Baits craws right here. It's green and black. It's green right here with black and blue flake on the other side, so it's half and half. And then I have some Senkos in baby bass color. I only have 3 of them in here, but it's in baby bass color. And then I have 3 culprit red worms. These are old too. They were in the packaging, and I used them. I lost a couple, but I got some other culprits right here. These are 7.5 culprits, 7.5 inch tequila shad. I used them once I caught a fish on them. Then I have some Yum. These are like 10 inches or whatever. These are some Yum curly ribbon tail worms I have right here. I just have like 5 of them in there. The bag got ripped, so I just put them in here. Well, it didn't get ripped, but it wouldn't close all the way. The little zipper, whatever, when it closed, I didn't want them to go bad, so I put them in here. Then I got some paddle tail Yum dingers. They got a paddle tail on them. I haven't used them yet. I haven't tried to yet, but well, I tried, but it wasn't really. I tried in the bathtub, like I was looking at the action of it in the water. Yeah, I do that sometimes. If you don't, then you're missing out. And then I just threw these in here. I have some Gamakatsu 2-aught offset shank worm hooks, quantity 6. I just threw these in here just because I have the extra slot right here in my tackle box, so I just put them in here. And then, so that's where these are. I've got more hooks or whatever. I got 2 Gamakatsu hooks or whatever. We got 2 little this bobber and then this bobber, and here the little plastic ones or whatever. I just threw them in here just because. And then right here, I have this box, which just has assorted things with tentacles on them. When I say tentacles, you might look at me weird, but when I say tentacles, I mean these things, little hairs or whatever. This is just where I throw all those at. I have a chatterbait in here, a Lunker Hunt chatterbait. I just threw in here. I mean, it's a big one. It has a white fluke on it. Then I have a beetle spin right here, just a black one. Then I have a black and blue chatterbait with a Havoc craw, but I trimmed it down a bunch. It's right here. And then I have a really, really old crusty jig with a Big Bite Baits thing as a trailer. Then I have this jig I got in my mystery tackle box, but it has a paddle tail Kitech swim or whatever. I think it's a Kitech swim. I'm not sure. And then I have this jig right here, which it has a craw on it. It's a power bait craw that I just had thrown on there. Then I have this Booyah spinner bait with a craw, with another Havoc craw, but I just trimmed it down a little bit, you know. Then I have my only topwater frog, which I don't fish topwater frog, so I don't need that many. I only have one. I'm gonna get another one just because I need one, but I'm gonna get the one that has the actual legs. I think it's Lunker Hunt or something like that makes it. So I have this one right here that I have in here, and then I have a random Gamakatsu hook in here. That should go in there. But I have 3 inline spinner baits. right here, I have a plain black one, which I don't know what size lid it has right there. I have, this is turning into a tackle box review. I have no clue why. I was just going to talk tackle, but you know. I have a pink inline spinnerbait. I have 2 fish head inline spinnerbaits right here. They came in a pack, but I lost most of them because I got those like a couple years ago. I also have another beetle spin. That one's beat up though. I have a Strike King spinnerbait with a beetle spin body on there. It's a wild color. I have a Walmart special $1 spinnerbait with a what's that called? Baby brush hog. I put on there. I trimmed the top down a little bit. Then I have this giant booyah. What's up, JCT? We're just talking tackle. How's it going? I have this booyah spinnerbait right here. You know, here, let's do it like this. I have this booyah spinnerbait with a lizard on it. Oh yeah, if y'all don't know my phone prop is, it's my boot. Here, let's do this. That's good. That's pretty much all in that box. Fear if you want to sleep. Then right here I have this Yum bass box right here. I got it for Christmas. It says over $20 in value. But it has Senko. It has a Senko in here. It has a bunch of, has this many of that color. I don't know how many that is. Wait, let me count. I know it has the same amount in each one, so we'll know how much it has. So it has 9 of each of these, which is pretty decent amount. These are Yum Dingers right here. I want to call them Senkos, but they're not Senkos because they're not Gary Yamamoto's. Gary Yamamoto's are the really good ones. I know Yak Pack is a huge fan of Gary Yamamoto's. Yak Pack Outdoors. And then we have these black and I have 9. I have Rage Tail swim baits. Yeah, I've never really fished Rage Tail. I haven't tried them out yet. I have this black and blue flake. Yum Dinger. Then I have these. There's 9 of those. I have 9 4-inch trick worms. These are really good for drop shot. I drop shot these and I caught a little dink on them. Black and blue ribbon tail worm with purple tail. Really cool worms. I mean, not sure. 3-inch Yum Dingers, green with black flake. Really good, nice ones. I mean, decent, you know. A lizard right here, but somehow the tail is ripped off. I mean, little feet. Tip, little move. At least my experience. Strike King, Senko suck. Yeah, I don't use Senkos that much, to be honest. I'm not a huge Senko fan. I like worms. Like ribbon tail worms and trick worms. That's my go-to bait. I'm not a fan of Senkos. The best Senkos that I'd say is Gary Yamamoto's and Yum Dingers, to be honest. I'm not, oh yeah, and then we got some lizards right here. It also came with some Gamakatsu. I don't know if they're Gamakatsu, but they're just some worm hooks right here with the little thing on the top, so it holds it. Them hooks. So if y'all want to see what that says, say it right there. That's what's in it. And then we got this box, which is basically my assorted box of random stuff. We have some sinkers right here, some steel ones and stuff. Then we have the rest of my worm hooks. Quite a few of them right here. I actually am going to have to pick up some more because this is only enough to last me like 6 months. I go through these a lot. I go through them fast. Then I have a couple jigs. Right here I have 2 hand-tied jigs that I made. I made this little guy. I mean, I've caught quite a few fish off of this. I made this right here. I tied it. It's a pretty cool jig. I mean, I've caught a couple fish off of it. Then I have this one right here with a really long tail. Then I have a bucktail jig. Really nice one, actually. I don't fish it anymore because I don't want to ruin it anymore. But I have a swim bait. This thing looks like a legit fish in the water. It's like a $27 swim bait, but it has a feathered tail. It looks like a fish in the water if you ever see it swim. It's got magnets right. Hold on, I'll show you all details in a second. Here it's got a 1, 2, 3. It's got 3 joints with 4 pieces. It can either be dangling like that, the front hook, or it can magnet like that. I like to keep it like that with the bottom one down. Usually I fish it a lot, but I got it snagged and I jumped in the water to get it because it's a $27 bait. And I really don't want to lose this. As you can see, it looks really, really nice. This is what I go for when I'm going for the big girls, the big fish and stuff. Oh. Here's another random Gamakatsu hook. Have I already went through this box? No. Then I've got all my catfish circle hooks on here. I have it on a thing or whatever. Then I've got this hook right here. Then I've got a assortment of random hooks. Then here is all of my spoons. Right here, I have red and white one. This one right here, this one's really special. My grandma got it for me. It came on a pole she bought me. Came in an assortment with a pole she bought me. It wasn't a really nice pole, but it's just so special. I've got this one right here. I don't fish spoons that much, so I don't know. I've only ever fished them one time in a river. I've got 18 of these pink ones. No, 20 of them pink ones. And I had 20 of these yellow and red ones, but I've already lost them all because I use them a lot. Well, I got these ones like 2 years ago, and I've lost them all. But that lasted me. I've lost them all except then I've got all these hooked up jigs or whatever on grubs. I just have those right here. That's just terminal tackle. Oh my gosh, my foot is falling asleep. Alright. I think that's all we're going to do with this tackle. I've got more tackle up there, but my mom told me I got to go to bed. So,